Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Thank Doug too for giving me an opportunity here to speak. This is the first time attending Plasticity, so I'd like to take this opportunity just to share what Dell has done in terms of recycling. So this, I think you all should know, this is not my papa. This is the boss of the company, Michael Dell. So he has said before, I think when your name is on the top, you care deeply in terms of leaving a legacy of what the company does, for the world and to. So Dell and circular economy, basically, I think they get very complicated as recycling comes into place. What exactly we need to do is not as simple as the linear economy. You just put a rubbish can outside the door. Every day someone will pick it up and go. So it's really time for us to really look at it and at what step, what stage itself that we need to get involved to be really effective in the process that we do to help the circular economy in terms of getting things done within our own company too. So with that, we actually have our own internal 2020 legacy of plan to get involved. Things like areas in terms of energy perspective, we actually continue to work, to make sure that our products are more, energy efficient, making sure that we can operate in certain conditions. Our servers can operate at about 25 degrees, Celsius in a data center where you do not need to consume more air conditioning, consumption to cool. So those are some of the areas that we look at, in terms of energy. We support ideas that actually works from the recycling perspective. And also, good thing is that we also allow connectivity, connectable place, where it means that workers can actually work from home and they do not need to commute every day to work. So that also save some of the emission on cars that travel to work every day. So those are some of the things that we do. And also from a packaging perspective, we also look into areas of new ideas, working on bamboo previously, working on mushroom, things that actually be able to recycle very quickly into our packaging. The last one, I think closer to us here is actually the recycling portion, which we would like to recover a target of about 1.4 billion, or even 50 billion in 2020. Today, this data here is mainly for last year 2015. So the new data will actually will only be reviewed by June this year. Okay? So with that, I think the key thing, like what Larry has said this morning too, I think is really to start with design in mind. Design in mind means that when we start talking to our material, industrial designer, the design product, I think they care about a lot of the materials they use, being creative, wanting to use the best material, the latest technology materials. However, I think we have instilled that, educating that team itself in terms of designing up front. We need to also understand how to recycle it at the back end. So things going through like designing, energy efficient, recyclable product, made with environmental preferred material. The next thing is really to source. Where does this material come from that's sustainable? To put it into our product, put it into our packaging boxes itself. Optimize those shipping and to reduce the waste and cost. Reducing energy intensity in products, what I mentioned earlier, in the energy efficiency. And lastly, accessibility of this recycling program. So that I'll touch more on the last part, I think it's more related to us here. So we have actually started our closed loop recycling program in 2014 with this. So what this program does is that we have full control over the product itself, the material, right from the very beginning, working with our OEMs, understanding what material gets into our product, and then how it's being recycled, how the collection is done, and all the way back, into that process of taking it back to a specific, partner itself to recycle those, and grading them, and making sure that we use those plastic bags into our new product itself. That's what we call ourselves a closed loop recycling program. So looking at this e-waste here, so you can see tons of recycling electronic plastics, whether it's a keyboard, mice, there's of monitors and others. If we don't manage this, most likely you will end up in the landfill. You will end up in downstairs and everywhere that it goes. We do not know where does it go. So we will take this, and put it back into our closed loop process and make sure that this waste are not, end up somewhere else. So this waste itself, within 6 months, it can actually be built into a new product. So some of the products out of those wastes have been built, with this process closed loop. Things like our first model is the Flex 3030, which is an all-in-one that's actually used this recycling process of closed loop materials within that process. So in May 2014, our process has been certified by UL to be the first IT company to have a closed loop program. And from 2014 to now, I think we have continued to expand the amount of products to be using those materials that we collect back and reuse in our closed loop process. So up to today, that's about 45 products that are using food plastics that we use made out of closed loop plastic. Okay. So sustainability impact of the closed loop, I think this definitely promotes circular economy models that break the linear model itself. So this, what we want to share here is that this is possible. It's definitely able to do it within even a company like us, as a company itself. So those are effort we continue to make sure we give back, whatever we are doing and make sure it's sustainable in the long term. And technically and economically it's feasible. So what we've done today for ourselves, I think whatever we've done, I think you can take about 9 tons off the road here. This is not many, but you look at it in a more scalable base, different manufacturers, the whole industry coming, this amount, can actually, escalate to steep numbers. So the other thing that we've done recently is actually the true cost. We do a study on an estimate of the closed loop plastic. Actually, the result here, I think it's shown as about 44% greater environmental benefit than using actually plastic itself. So I think later on, the speaker from the true cost will share that too. Scaling the closed loop itself, I think we have a good start and we actually get this moving or ongoing, started in 2014, or 1 week for us. So looking at this chart itself, you can really see that today there's only about 6.1 million pounds of plastics being used in our product itself today. Looking at the different scale here, you can see in the plastic that we use for Dell, it's almost about 125 million pounds. But in the PC industry, it's almost about 1,005 million pounds of plastic being used in the PC industry. So looking at this, it's definitely scalable. Continue to innovate in this, making sure more people comes into their closed loop recycling process to make this happen, to make this integrated. So today, only about 38% of all plastic used in Dell are post-consumer recycled. We continue to drive out this post-consumer plastic. We hope that we use more recycling plastic within our product. So what next? Increase recovery and recycling effectiveness, continue to work on that, support growth of take-back infrastructure, especially in the developing world, continue to work with countries like India, making sure the agency understand how this recycling is done. In India itself, I think about 90% are actually informal sector collecting back all this waste itself. So people with the informal sector will need to also fight with the informal sector collecting back our waste. We will continue to do that to make sure this is actually being done properly within this developed country too. Advanced design, repairable and recyclable, improve education, awareness, and incentive even for good behavior of recycling too. Technology can really build a legacy of growth. I think continue to see other manufacturers using this as an example for the scale up to make sure that it's part of their company process. Okay. With that, thanks. Thank you.